What's up, ballers? It's Bobby Buckets back with another episode of NBA Live Mobile. And to quote Donald Trump, today's episode...
That's right, they're gonna be good!
So basically what we're doing is we are on our old account, sold every player we used to play with, and are going to collect all of these coins. And we're going to do a massive franchise shopping spree, which I am really excited about. So we are keeping the unauctionable players like the award winners, like LeBron James, like Global Master Carmelo Anthony. So we will have a few positions that are already sold, but we've sold a few relatively old players that even though they don't have really high ratings, they actually sell for a lot. Like this Kyrie Irving's only 86, but he actually has a 91 three-point rating. That Klay Thompson's also really solid. Can't remember what his three-point rating was, but these older cards selling for a decent amount. That Kobe sold for 100K, even though it's only a 75. So sometimes it pays off to hold on to those older cards. I know a lot of people that use that kind of as their coin-making method, which is actually really smart. So collecting all these coins, and we are just racking them up. We're up to 2.4 million coins, and it looks like 2.5 is about where... Oh, Vince Carter didn't sell. Okay, so we might go ahead and just stick him in the lineup for the sake of quickness. But 2.5 million coins to fill in our entire franchise. So we're going to stick Vince Carter right there. Probably one of the better options we're going to have anyways. So I might have to split this up into two videos depending on how long this is going to take. We also got Juggernaut Shaq, who is not auctionable. So we're just going to start with our two-way and jump right in. So search position, pretty much everything except for, wait, is that right? Dang it, I forget things so quickly. It's kind of hard to believe. Okay, everything except shooting guard. I was right. Position, everything except for shooting guard. For our two-way lineup, we're gonna search for 86 and above to start off, and 60,000 or cheaper. See if we have any good options at positions we don't care about all that much. So it looks like it's going to be mainly Russell Westbrook's. You know what? We'll remove point guard just in case. Check and see if there's any other options. No. Okay, we'll bump it up to 80,000. Come on, give us something. I'm trying to see what we're going to have to average. I know we have over 100K to spend at each position, which is a pretty good amount. That Carmelo card is looking nice. I got to compare him to this Kawhi Leonard. Let's see, 75 three-pointer, 72 three-pointer. Let's see, is there any major price difference? It looks like we can get Carmelo for 70K, and that would give us a lot of flexibility at other positions. So we're probably going to snag him real quick and continue from there. So got our small forward out of the way. Now we got to go to power forward. And we'll bump it up to 90K. Hopefully that gives us some options. Ooh, Amari Stoudemire. That's a good option. You know what? I'm going to bump the... Oh, wait. It's already above. Okay, it's 86 and above, not 86 and below. You know what? We'll do 100K just to check it out because we do have that much to spend on every position. Ideally, I have a couple positions I would like to splurge on, but we're just going to have to wait and see on those. So it looks like there isn't anybody else that we're going to be able to get for under 100K for any of those positions. So we will snag him right here, and that leaves us with our point guard and our power forward. Yeah. So we're going to search 87 and above for point guards. That way it eliminates all the Russell Westbrooks. Okay, so nothing there. We'll search for 120K and under. We're willing to splurge on this one. Let's see. Come on, we got to have some good options. Reggie Jackson. I want to see how much Magic Johnson is, because I know he's going to be expensive, but he is a 92, which would be a massive boost. 480K. That's one of those ones we're going to have to wait till the end and see if we can actually afford it. So we're going to do, let's see, 86. Reset and power forward, and we'll search for 120K and under. Come on, there's got to be some good options. Nothing? No good power forwards? 150K maybe? Come on, we got to have something in here. Oh my goodness. Alright, so it looks like power forwards are kind of expensive. We are going to search for 85 and above. I don't want to settle for an Anthony Davis. Oh, that's not what I wanted. You know what? Alright, we gotta go big. We're gonna go 175 and under. This might be costly to us, but hopefully it's worth it. And that was 1.75 million. That's not what I want to do. Okay, come on. There's gotta be... Oh my gosh, why are these so expensive? 225, 123, come on. I keep searching for millions. I don't want millions. Wow, these are... I had no idea that two-way power forwards were so rare. I'm just going to reset and see what our options are. Dirk and Sean Kemp. Okay, and Jabari Parker. Wow, okay, I was not expecting that. So, and Dragon Bender. I'm surprised. I thought there were going to be some better options over here. I thought there would be more throwback Tim Duncan cards. So we might have to come back to this position. We might have to either splurge a little bit or go super cheap and get an Anthony Davis. So we're going to move on to our next lineup. And small ball. So we need point guard, power forward, and center. Let's see what we can get. Point guard, power forward, center for the small ball lineup. And we're going to search 86 and above. No, what, we'll do 87 and above, just in case there's some good options, and we'll search for 100K just to try to speed things up a little bit. Nothing at 100K. We'll try 125K. 1, 2, 3. I keep tabbing it too many times. Come on, there we go. Okay, Chris Paul. That's actually a pretty good option. I think he has a pretty good three-point rating. Oh yeah, 85 three-pointer. I will take that in a heartbeat. 115K is the cheapest one up. And we will do highest overall real quick just to make this faster. And dang it, I accidentally filled it in with golds. That's not what I meant to do. I forgot I had gold sitting around on this account. So now we need a power forward and a center. Let's see, small ball, power forward, and center. And we'll search 86 and above. We really just did 87 and above for the sake of eliminating the Russell Westbrooks that would show up. So we'll bump it up to 125 maybe. Please give me something. Anthony Davis. All right, that's a decent option. And it looks like there's one for 105, which is actually kind of a snipe compared to the other prices. So we'll go ahead and snag him. And we'll eliminate that and leave only center. Hopefully there's something around 150K. Let's see. Give us something good. Nothing for 150K. Maybe 175. Nope, not 45. 175. All right, come on. Give us. And I'm guessing our options at 85 are going to be Anthony Davis and Andre Drummond and DeMarcus Cousins. Dang it, I don't want them. Oh my gosh, we're going to have to splurge and go to 200K. Come on, give us some good options. I didn't mean to do that. 86 and above. Ooh, alright. So we're choosing between Elvin Hayes and Pau Gasol. Alright, so this is really choosing between overall and if we actually want somebody that'll function. I have Elvin Hayes on another account, and actually I think I'm using him now. He's not that bad. He just doesn't do very much on offense. So Pau Gasol's got 83 defense, which is better. Elvin Hayes has 72 shooting, which is worse. So it looks like ideally we'd like to get that Pau Gasol because functionally he's probably going to work better. His only worst statistic is speed. So we're going to go ahead and snag him right there and add him to our lineup. And I think that actually completes our small ball. Let's see, highest overall. There we go. All right, so we got small ball completed. 88 overall, which is pretty good for a shopping spree episode. Next, on to our defensive lineup. Shooting guard, power forward, and center. And we don't have to change things up because of those pesky Russell Westbrooks. So defensive, I gotta start clicking the right things. Okay, and we're gonna search 86 and above, and price. Well, we're just gonna start out at 150 and work our way down because we keep getting a bunch of blank filters. All right, Tyson Chandler, and Boogie Cousins, and Jody Meeks, and any other good options. I didn't think we were gonna get that many options. I'm guessing Tyson Chandler is going for pretty cheap if we saw that many of him. So we're going to search 95K and under because I'm pretty sure I just saw one for 96. Okay, so he's going to be our cheap center. We're going to snag him for 90. Even though, oh my, he has very bad stats except for defense. It's okay, it's defensive lineup. We'll probably just set it as our response lineup anyway, so it won't matter that much. But he is significantly worse than Miles Turner in everything except for defense. I did not realize that at all. So next we need a shooting guard and a power forward. And we're going to search 87 and above for 175. I feel like we should go big with this lineup. Oh, we're already at 175. Alright, do we have any good options? Victor Oladipo and Jody Meeks. Pretty much our only options. What are Oh, 88 three-pointer. That is beautiful. What's Victor Oladipo's? Yeah, well, thank you for making that choice easy. We're going to go ahead and snag Jody Meeks, and significantly cheaper than all the other ones that are up. So if we end up selling him, we'll probably actually make coins. So that was a nice pickup. And now we just have our power forward left. Let's see. You know what? We'll bump it up to 200K just to see if there are any good options. If there's like a good shooting option. Kurt Rambis and Horace Grant. All right, those are trash stats. And those are not great stats either. So we might end up going with an 86 for this position. Michael, oh, get it. Oh my gosh. Oh, what a snipe. That is so cheap for that card. I cannot believe we did. Oh my gosh, and we get an elite player reward, LeBron James. Oh, that was hype. I cannot believe I just got that snipe. He sells for like, I'm not sure if he still does, but I'm pretty sure he goes for 300K. We gotta check on that. Let's see. We're just gonna reset that. Beasley, what? Okay, so not as much as I thought, but that's still a significant snipe. 90K profit on that one. Oh, that was clutch for our lineup. Wow, I did not think we were gonna end up getting that. And highest overall. That. Oh wait, Russell Westbrook psyched me out. Okay, we do need a point guard. Oh, that was hype. I cannot believe we just got that. Position, point guard. Okay. Okay, so I was thinking we didn't need a point guard because I just looked and automatically saw Russell Westbrook. And we're going to search for 87 above. Price. We'll start at 150 and work our way down. That seems to be working relatively well. Alright, nothing for 150. We can splurge a little bit because we clutched it out with that Michael Beasley snipe. That was hype. And he also has a really good three-point rating for a power forward, so I'm pretty excited about that one. 200K, maybe splurge a little bit if there's good options. Ooh, Jamal Murray and John Wall. 81-3, 86 speed, 81 shooting, 84 passing, and he gives a boost to speed and defense. And then Johnny, oh, such good stats, but a terrible three-pointer. Let's see, who has better defense? Jamal has better defense, Johnny has better overall. This is a tough decision. I think I'm going to give it to John Wall just because it's a 2-point difference. So if it was a 1-point difference, I would probably end up going with Jamal. But that 2 points is going to be a pretty big difference. So highest overall, this should boost us up a good bit. Brings us up to an 84 franchise rating and 88 defensive. So 88 defensive and small ball. We're looking pretty good so far. Got to get everything except for center for our big man lineup. So let's see, center. No, everything but center, not just a center. And 200K, no, 150K. We can't splurge on every position because we only got 1.3 mil left. And what am I doing? I just need to fix that to 87 above. See if we got any good options. Ooh, lots of good options. George Hill, I'm pretty sure that's a solid card. I'll probably end up picking him for my point guard. Wow, a lot of really good options. I forgot how overpowered the big man lineup is. So many cards that we're going to be able to snag for really cheap. Let's see, any snipes or at least good deals? Any other 88s besides George Hill up here? Come on, there's got to be somebody else. Nobody? Nobody. Anybody there? Looks like nobody there. Alright, so we'll probably end up going with George Hill, but we're going to bump that way down. We're going to set it at 100K and see if that still leaves us with any options. George Hill going for 100K. All right. He doesn't have the best stats, but when you can get an 88 overall for 90K, I would say at least during a shopping spree, you got to go for it. So we're going to snag him. That leaves us with shooting guard, small forward, power forward. You know what? We're going to bump it up to 88 overall and see what options that gives us at 150K. I don't think there were any others, but there could have been somebody that I missed. Nope, no other options. 175 maybe, just to check and see if there's anybody that's really worth it. Okay, so we're going to bump it back down to 150, and we're just going to be choosing between a lot of really good options. Actually, we'll do 125 because I think there were still good options there. And bump it down to 87. So, LeBron, Rudy Gay, KG, I think is probably who we're going to end up going with for our power forward because I didn't see a whole lot of others. Let's see. I would like to get Kevin Durant because I think offensively he's the best option we're going to have. Might have to spend a little bit more, but 150, 1, 2, 3, and he's probably going to be by far our best offensive option. So, is there a difference between these two cards? 81 3-pointer? No, I think it's just... Oh, I got to be careful. He's a shooting guard and not a small forward. My team... Okay, I got to keep an eye on that one. I was thinking he was a small forward, so it makes a little bit more sense why he was so cheap. So we need all three of those positions, so we might end up getting, let's see, Durant, lineup, big man. We need all three of those and 150 and below. So we probably won't get him at small forward because his shooting guard card is way, way, way cheaper. Let's see, 140K, 135, probably 130. Oh, 130. I think we're going to end up going with the 131, so we're good on shooting guards. Next, we need small forward and power forward. So what are our options? Dang it. I forgot to set that back. Okay, so Rudy Gay, Kawhi Leonard, Kevin Garnett. We're probably going to end up going with Kevin Garnett because it looks like he's pretty much our only option. So the only thing we're going to have to do here is choose between... Actually, we'll bump that down because there are way cheaper options. 120, 123. Sorry, I have to say that out loud just so I don't even know why I have to say it out loud. It's just something I do. And it looks like 120 for Kevin Garnett's the cheapest we're going to be able to go. And then comparing Kawhi Leonard and Rudy Gay. So we have 78 3-pointer, 83 shooting, 75 defense. Kawhi Leonard, they're all relatively close. The 3-point rating isn't that much different, and Kawhi has significantly better defense. But I do like having some variety and not having like all base cards just because they're the cheapest. So probably, let's see, Kawhi's going for 105. Rudy's going for 110. You know what? We'll go with Rudy anyway, just for variety's sake. So that should finish off our big man lineup. That should be close to an 89, I believe. Oh, it's an 88. How is that only an 88? Okay, I guess that makes sense because we do have a lot of 87s in there. So Shaq wasn't quite enough to bump it up. And then finishing it off with our shooting lineups of power forward and center, although we still have two-way point guard and power forward to do. So we're going to have to see how many coins we have left at the end of this. Power forward and center, and we still have over 200K to spend on each person. So we can go pretty big on these positions. So shooting lineup might improve that shooting guard as well, since I do have Vince Carter right there. We'll search 86 and above for 200K. You know what? We'll go 87 and above because I think we're going to be able to find people that are that high for 200K. All right, Ben Simmons. How much? What are his stats like? Pretty solid card. So-so 3-pointer. What options do we have at 250K? Maybe we'll go real big on these positions. Rudy Gobert, I don't really like all that much. At least for my lineup, all he really has is that defensive stat. So we'll probably end up going with Ben Simmons at power forward. But that still leaves us with a need for a center. You know what? We'll snag that Ben Simmons. and then we'll go and look at those options. 176 looks like relatively cheap, so we'll snag him. And then 86 and above, and that gives us Pau Gasol, probably going to be, oh, Boogie Cousins, all right, for 110. That seems pretty cheap. Seems really cheap. That probably is a snipe because that's like way cheaper than everybody else that's up. Yep, I'm probably going to snag, well, let's look at their stats. Oh, that is not a pretty three-pointer. 25. Not great stats. Pau's stats aren't amazing, but they're definitely better than Boogie's, so we're going to go ahead and snag this signature Pau Gasol, which leaves us a bunch of room to improve our other lineups. So we have all elite, we have all 88 and above, so we can go really big for our two-way power forward and point guard. Ooh, 650k. We might end up improving that shooting lineup position as well, so we're going to search 87 above. I believe we're going to have to go with a Shawn Kemp for our two-way power forward. So let's see. And we're at 21 minutes. I'm just going to let this be a long video. I'm sure you guys will enjoy it. And you know what? We're just going to search 87 above power forward because we have pretty limited options. 420. Dang, he is more than I thought he was going to be. We could get Tim Duncan. Ugh. I don't like those stats at all. Do we have any? I don't want to go with Anthony Davis. Come on, there's got to be somebody better. Please. You know what? We're going to search 300k. Please tell me there's one for like 300k. Dragon Bender. He does not really have very good stats. And 350k. I think this is going to put Tim Duncan in there, but I don't really want him either. Oh my gosh, why is this? You know what? We're going to settle for an 85, and we're going to go really big on the other positions. So I imagine it's probably under 100k. Let's see. And Anthony Davis. You know what? I don't even have the patience to scroll through. I'm just going to snag that one for 70k. Probably could have gotten him for cheaper, but doesn't really matter all that much. So highest overall. And now we need a point guard and probably a shooting guard. Thing is, there are a lot of really good options for shooting guard for the shooting lineup. So shooting lineup, position, shooting guard, and you know what? We're not even gonna search by price. We're just gonna search by rating. 87 above. Who do we have? JJ Redick, Klay Thompson. So many nice cards. The issue is going to be finding the right one. Mitch Richmond. Oh, that's a nice card. Ooh. We could go cheap on our point guard for our two-way lineup and go really, really big on this one. We're going to search for 450 and below. I think we're going to get some good options. JJ for 375. I'm probably going to end up going with him because he's got a 95 three-pointer. His price is just way down because of... Is that a snipe for D-Wade? I don't know how much he usually goes for, but I saw that was just up. He would be a huge improvement over Vince Carter. Let's see, 362 looks like it's going to be the cheapest for him. And actually the cheapest out of all the options except for World Be Free, who is way worse, at least at shooting. And, alright, I think we're going to go big, buy that JJ Redick, and then see what we can get at our point guard position for two-way. So, we still got 220k left. I think we can get something pretty good for our two-way point guard. Highest overall, bumps our shooting lineup up to an 89. That is, oh wow, that is an impressive first three players, or backcourt. Or I don't know if Carmelo would be considered in the backcourt, but Steph Curry, JJ Redick, and Carmelo Anthony. Steph's got, what, 95 three-pointer. JJ's got 95 three-pointer. Carmelo's got 87 three-pointer, and they're all +2 because it's the shooting lineup. That is a deadly lineup. I wish I had that on my main account and insert Steve Nash for Steph Curry, and we're basically unstoppable. So onto our two-way. We're just going to see how big we can go. We got 220k left to spend, and hopefully we got some good options. Let's see, 220k. 87 above, hopefully, for our point guard position, point guard lineup, two-way, and Kyle Lowry. Ooh, that could potentially be really good. What are his stats like? Those are pretty mediocre stats. Anything else? All right. What are we gonna do? So he's going for 200K and 170, and all right. So we'll probably end up going for the 170K Kyle Lowry to finish off our shopping spree. Leaves us with 50K. So going to my team, highest overall and 88 overall franchise. So we get a legendary pack 2. Let's go. That was a huge improvement for this. And Daryl Dawkins, so not a great collectible, but that is perfectly fine. So ending at 25 minutes, very long episode, but I hope you guys did enjoy. If there's anything you think I could have done better, positions I kind of missed out on, definitely comment down below, but that's going to be about it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe if you did, and I will see you guys next time.